Corvo, if only there was someone else.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Cast off line!
Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up.
Seal, ready.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
Home at last.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low.
Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion.
Just don't do.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master. Alright then, let's go see Mother. Run with me!
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider. Though in truth he is always...
She'll see you at
close to
once.
this stuff.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Captain.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here. Emily, get behind me! Look out! Another one!
Oh, my sweet daughter.
Who are those men, Mother?
I don't know, Emily. Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense? You're such a choffer.
How come so many people are coming to the... execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Someone help me out! For the wall! Get around him!
Restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Can't stay hidden forever. I know you're here. Stay hidden for long. Gotcha now.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Sign the confession for her murder. Isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
What's that? Maybe wind or something.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Nasty furry Bill.
This is fucking ridiculous, this shit. Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Gotta be here somewhere. Take that! You in the river! Take it!
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary
did he kill on his way out of the prison? Guess if you'll kill the Empress, you don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague.
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent this?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats in.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Heard something. Smells like a dead leap.
Assassin, help!
Huh? Something.
the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several
Bravo! Over here! Quickly! I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here. This is the Hound Pits pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can. I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Attention, citizens. Dunwall. The Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper for the month of has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay up and stay loyal.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal... We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested. Good to...
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver as far as...
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it.
Perfect.
I'll
plug it in.
That a human being might. By...
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you. You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Sleep well.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me. Days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune. How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there?
Lord
It's a
Pendleton
hovel
Memoirs,
built from an
Chapter
old rowboat.
27.
Where does Admiral
In my
Haddock
13th
find
year,
these
the
people, I
despised
wonder?
stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although Father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good
Attention
shape.
citizens of Dunwall.
Much better than I expected,
The old
given what I've
Portland
seen of
District
the
has been
Coldridge
added
prison.
to the evacuation list.
He seems willing to
The
work with
people
us.
count for
And
the
he shouldn't
month
lack
of
for
siege
motivation.
has increased.
The man has lost
The
everything.
Lord
We'll judge how he performs in the field. And if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
Stay alert and stay loyal.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. What can I do for you?
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back.
Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
Good. Keep them coming.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancy Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall. Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest, potentially beyond. In addition, this continuing crisis...
1, 2, 3, heave!
...remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
He's here! Someone help me out!
Watch out!
Flank him!
Come here, so I can... Get him!
Dwarves! Just die!
Attention watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? Oh, no, that's not
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Garbage. All of it.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. Well, somebody, get over here. Take him down. I know you're here. That settles that.
I think the little birdies are sad.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's...
I told you the knives go on the left. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. I think the little birdies are sad today. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that Slackjaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. But they're shy. You'll have to go. Get out.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You're on your way to face...
Chew. Granny has work to do.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. It's got enough shit in it as it is. Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What? Not possible. I inspected them myself.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
Good. Keep them coming.
Taking 3 more months.
Half the block dead from the plague.
Better them.
At least some of them had money. One, 2, 3, heave!
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old, at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Emperor.
Somebody, get over here! This is gonna hurt!
Look out.
Stupid
You got a problem.
Huh? Help! Can't stay hidden forever. Got you now.
I know you're somewhere around here. Here you are.
Here, shut up.
Got you
now. Hard, flank him. Take it. Stand here. For the wash. Get around here. Here you Huh? Outsider's eyes, I'm getting spooked.
Did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. Rats get their vital essences everywhere. The doctor...
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands... Hello?
Help! Take that!
Help! Wait. Did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah. I think it's over there. Someone help me out! on to each other if you spot him. Help me look for him. We know you're here. We'll find you. Oh, I'll find you. I'll flush you out. Got you now.
Shadows in front of him. Down?
Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and
bone charms and such.
You sound afraid. Damn right I am. Doubt ain't ordinary, man. Touched by the outside. It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name. Is it true that you...
With them weavers and wild hounds.
What? Yeah. What was it?
Must have been rats.
Come on,
I give
let's
up.
get this guy!
What? Where'd he go? Come on. Here we go. Where'd he go? Oh, I'll find you. Come on. Spread out. Help me look for him. Get around! Cut this bastard up for the hagfish! Where are you? Someone. Where'd you run off? He's as slippery as hagfish guts. I know you're here. Just a matter of time. Here you are. Somebody, give me a hand. Gotcha. Get around. Cut this bastard up for the hag. Prop him up. Let's see what's inside. Run off with their crazy. Come on, let's get this. Hey, we're gonna find your sorry. just a matter of time, buddy. Here you are! Somebody get over here! Kicking it! Let's give me a look! Yeah! Knock this guy out! So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother's going. Sneak. You know Eddie. Go and get at him. Must have been rats.
An army of shadows in front of him. That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slacker? Someone's messing with me.
We're gonna find your sorry ass. Oh, I'll find
This guy. Where'd you run off to? Hey, dead body. Someone's about to get shanked. Where'd you run off to? Not fast enough. Where are you? What was it? Somebody get over here! Get this bastard up! Where'd he go to? Where'd he go to? Oh, I'll find him. Is that?
army of shadows in front of him.
That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw? Where are you? Hey! Where'd you run off to? Gonna feed you to the rats!
Army of shadows in front of him.
That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
Oh, this is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like.
Where are you?
This guy. Someone's about to get shanked. I know you're here. Spread out. It's just a matter of time. He's as slippery as hagfish guts. Where'd you run off to?
Run and hide, you coward.
Hey, dead body.
What don't we look for?
So it goes. Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real.
Crazy. We just wanted to know where it was. Army of shadows in front.
That guy Dowd? What was it?
This guy.
Hey! Got this bastard up here! I'll stick you! Gonna feed you to the rat! Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother is. You know Eddie. Heard something. Shadows in front of him. That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a Hey! I'm gonna find your sorry ass. Rat shit. You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish. Pay up. Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slapjaw coming? So he goes.
Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother is. Army of shadows. That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Right, off.
This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like. Bone charms. Oh, I'll find you.
Hey, we're gonna find your sorry ass.
So he goes.
Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother is. Army of shadows in front of him. That guy did. Someone's messing with me. Rat shit. You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck.
Face like a hagfish.
Somebody, get over. Cut this bastard up for the hagfish. Someone just have to get shot. Somebody give me a hand! Get this bastard up for the hagfish! Let's
Word is, he's like a phantom. With an army of shadows in front of him. That's what's messed with me.
Somebody, give me a hand. Cut this bastard up to the hack. Here we go.
He's as slippery as head.
Someone's about to get shanked.
Somebody get over here!
So it goes.
Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real.
An army of shadows.
That guy down? Ain't he just a bald?
Like Slackjaw?
This is one odd bird. Sorts of rat shit. You got lucky.
When you're this handsome, you don't need luck.
Thinks like a hagfish. Pay up.
So it goes. Not to the Abbey or the office
of the High Overseer, but one of the other places,
where they train the Overseers to be real religious.
Crazy.
He just wants to know where his brother's going. He sneaks in. You know where it is.
Shadows in front of you.
That guy down? I know you're here.
This guy me.
Come on, spread out.
Gotcha! Somebody, get over here!
To the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer,
but one of the other places, where they train the overseers to be real religious.
Crazy.
He just wants to know where his brothers go. He sneaks in. You know Eddie. Going in at it when he's sober.
Brimsley job.
What? What was it?
Well, give it. Okay, here goes.
The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a riot. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife and carved herself some decent corn.
Oh, I get it. The wife done cut them both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh, let me think. Okay, yeah, I got one. Ready?
I'm listening.
There once was a sailor from Orland who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, she gave him a rag, and that's all. There is no more.
Chopper.
Someone's about to get shanked.
Bastard, it's just a matter of time, buddy.
Somebody, get over here!
Cut this get around for the acting! Go down! He's gonna loot your corpse! Let's get this guy!
Definitely somebody about. Watch it.
Spread out.
Someone wants to get hurt. What's up? He's as slippery as heck. I know you're here.
Somebody get over here!
This is gonna
Get
hurt.
around us!
Off you. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. I told him, peel it off. Peel it off so it can breathe. That will never wash.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the it?
What a sight you are in that mask. I know. Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of High Oaks. All the spirits
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretics brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretics brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so... a former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need wash.
Might be worth checking.
Impossible! Where are you? I know you're here.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Archer, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing. Shh, listen. Hurts. What the
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Let my hands go. Don't be restless. Reveal yourself.
the outsider himself, by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. He is patient, for he waits every hour and every day.
Those fools in Coleridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week is
Caught in the lockdown last night. 6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom. And nothing did.
have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender. Unusual tattooing on the face and chest. Probably superstitious heresy. Wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in. Stolen out of one of these whaling factories. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you?
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as bloody-minded as they say. Left a trail of bodies. And the way he dodged the axe, we can't rule out black magic. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all.
Good. And your niece, Callista.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Thanks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? The prince must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Colonel. But down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
Who are just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... Oh no. This can't be happening. Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
Black Book? What do you mean?
Tell him. Warn them. And then die of plague, you useless incompetent. I never liked you.
What? Campbell? He's dead. That might be worth checking out.
She's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect...
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck. Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Cold Ridge. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire.
Someone get over here! Take it! Take this! You're gonna bleed, damn you! Die! Take it!
Impossible! I know you're here somewhere, scum. I got you now.
Die, damn it!
Witchcraft! Here you are. This was too easy.